Okay, now if this trips on the safety circuit, I would expect an alarm to be recognized by this controller. So let's test this one by conjugate to trip on the safety circuit. So like it would be the system is operating at too high pressure, or the pressure is too low, so you want to protect the compressor from working a vacuum because that will create some damage. Or it could be the discharge temperature is way too high, which there are several reasons why that might be. Most likely it's a block condenser, and that will increase the discharge pressure. And also because of that pressure temperature relationship, if the discharge pressure goes unusually high, so will your discharge temperature. And that's what this is here to protect it against. So I'm just gonna make this strip on HP. Okay, E27 again. Yes, so it's a bit dodgy though. There we go. You came back to it. It's playing up a lot. I have an alarm. Yes, A4. A4 alarm. What is also very important to note is when I wired this panel, the compressor contactor is linked to the safety circuit chain. It's a safer way of doing it, from my opinion, because sometimes there could be something wrong with the controller. So let's just say your compressor trips, but the controller for some reasons got a glitch. It will just keep the controller running, the compressor running. So you want to avoid that. So all you want the controller to do is recognize a problem. However, they can make a decision also. There are systems where the entire decision making of whether the compressor is running or not, or whether the fan is running or not, depending on the exterior factors, is done by itself. But I find it a better way of doing it if the controller is just recognizing an alarm and displaying a message. So my safety circuit chain runs independently of what the controller thinks. So whether the controller, so this is the way I word it. The different ways of doing it, some are better, some are less better, but that's how I chose to do it. Okay, so A4. Let's see what A4 means. A4. I'm gonna put A4 door alarm. Okay. It doesn't have a delay, which is good. I wired that as a door. What have I done? Okay, you're running. What's going on here? I did mess up. So if this trips, what? If this trips on oil or on the safety circuit, it comes up as a door alarm. That means I didn't configure that properly. Okay, we're getting close. Okay, so that's my door switch. And it comes up as A15, which is digital input 1 alarm. So that means I need to do some adjusting on the controller parameters. Let me put that back. Come on. You don't want to work with me, do you? Right. Okay. So we know this plug is my door switch. This one is my safety circuit. And then this one is whatever we want to configure this to be. So I'm going to tell the controller that digital input 1 is a door switch and that my digital input 2 is a safety circuitry. So let's see how we can do that. Clearly I made a mistake, so I'm just going to go back into its parameters. So we need to say that digital input 1, which is parameter 002, is a door. So I'll set it to 2, which says door function. It's good. And let's see my digital input 2, what we can configure it to be. So it's quite close to a safety circuit trip, which is 037. Let's put it to 8 or 9, no? A separate alarm. Okay, let's just put it to 9. Here we go. One is back. We're still regulating the electronic expansion valve. It's running the fan. A16. Digital input 2 alarm. Okay, so it just displays an alarm and nothing else. So if I want this to be like a stop of operation alarm, we need to choose which one was it? Main switch, number 5. So I need to go back, choose parameter 037, choose number 5. And that will stop my regulation. And then I should still have the alarm as A16, which is digital input 2 alarm. Off. Yes, it will stop the controller. It's off. So if I go on the, I'll have A45, which will be A45 standby mode. Stop refrigeration via R12 or digital input. Yes, that's because I configured the digital input 2 to be a stop of the main regulation, which is good. But then if I reset the alarm, it's resume working.